All right, teachers, so if you ever need a whiteboard with your students because you need all the students to write on something or draw on something or type something really quickly, you can go to this wonderful website called Whiteboard.fi, Whiteboard.fi. It's free. You would click on create a new class. Actually, I'm going to hit resume a class and close the room just so you can see it. So let me try that again. You would go to Whiteboard.fi and it's free. You click on a new class and you would just type your name. And if you want to enable the waiting room so students have to wait for you to let them in, you can. Otherwise, just click on create new class. From here, you would need to copy this URL to the students. So I'm going to just simply click copy. And I've got students in a Google Meet, so I'm going to just throw it in the chat window in the Google Meet for them. Makes it nice and easy. Unfortunately for those students in the room, though, they are actually going to have to type. Again, unfortunately for the students in the room, they're going to have to type. So they're going to go to whiteboard.fi. Whiteboard.fi. Guys, go to whiteboard.fi. And when you get to whiteboard.fi, you're going to use this code Y9738. Y9738. For those of you at home, you're going to join the class. It's going to ask you for your name. Put your name in. First name's fine. Now for teachers, you might want to have them use last name and first name, but I've got a small group here, so we're just going to go with first names. So again, we're going to whiteboard.fi, and the code is Y9738. So as your students are coming in, teachers, you can see their screens, and so they have the option to draw. So ladies and gentlemen, use the drawing tools. Just scribble on your screen a little for me, just so I can show teachers that they can see in real time what you're actually doing. So just scribble on your screen. Lovely. Try the colors, see if you can play with the colors, change the color around. So again, teachers, you can see what they're working on. I'm going to hide their names right now so there's a little more privacy for them. But again, they can just scribble. Also, ladies and gentlemen, at the top of the screen, there are buttons there. There's a library. Next to the left of the library is a math button. You can put math stuff. You can add images, so like an emoji. If you're in a music class, there you can change your screen to have music notes. You can change your screen to look more like a math graphing calculator. And again, I'm going to just hit that eraser and I'm clearing the background so it goes away. Again, just scribble around. And you can't actually undo. You would have to erase or just clear it if you don't like it. All right, so this is what my students have come up with. Again, I hid their names because I didn't want to see who's doing what. So again, I hid their names so I don't want to see who's doing what. Now, I'm about to make them mad. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw something on my screen. And I'm going to push it to theirs. So I hit this push button and it says push to all students. So when I hit that push to all students button, their screen now changes to mine. So for this sample practice, here's your job, ladies and gentlemen. You have two squiggly lines on your screen. I'm going to give you 2 minutes. I'm going to give you 2 minutes to make something out of them. I'm going to give you 2 minutes to make something out of them. So add some more drawings, add some more scribbles. Let's see what you can come up with in 2 minutes. Famous, join the class. Good luck. And then I'm going to... Okay, so I gave my students a 2-minute timer just to scribble, and this is what they came up with in 2 minutes. Interesting. Some people muted me, the two shapes go together. That's cool. So what I would want to do as a teacher, I would want to turn their names back on. But I'm not going to scroll down and embarrass people. Yeah, I will. So I would turn their names back on just so you can see who did what. And again, whatever they typed in the beginning, that's their name. And when you're finished, you might want to save it. So I'm going to save all whiteboards as a PDF. And I'm going to name this period 4. Usually I include the date so I don't forget what it was for. And if you want to include your whiteboard so you remember what you gave them to start with, that's fine. Save as PDF. So let's say you wanted to give them another drawing opportunity because they're crazy and, after they've played with the tools once, they might want to try it again. What you can do is, again, I'm going to clear both the foreground and the background. And I'm going to come up with another shape. And again, I push it out to them. And one more time, ladies and gentlemen, you have 2 minutes to make me something.